Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So, we're back in Korovis, the Slith Temple City. I don't know. We have these two buildings left, and then the main temple, I suppose, with some kind of Slith god avatar. I believe there were two spellcasters in here, and one physical fighter, warlord type, plus potentially several of those very tanky normal super sliths. I believe I did pull this big guy, this big pack rather, once, and it was just too many enemies. I also know that I attempted this fight back in the day, and they completely stumped me. Like they completely, I don't know, disabled me with all kinds of stasis and mind controls and whatnot. Maybe freeze, I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, I've made my way here. Fully rested, then I applied all the long-term buffs. And I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and, since we are gonna deal with spellcasters, magic damage, most likely, as well as who knows what magic effects. Obviously, prismatic shield. It does say mental effects, yeah. Oh, right. So that might help. Should hopefully help. And of course, I completely foresee that even if we can win these fights now, which I'm not entirely sure we can, I will probably have to leave and rest in between each one of those. But, you know, it's fine. If that's what it takes. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have necessarily cast those spells. Okay, Slith Cultist and Gorum Chris. Okay, this guy has very little health, actually. This one also doesn't have nearly as much as I thought. Oh, fire damage. Right. Huh. Well, okay. Should have remembered that, but yeah, Sliths are of course notoriously, famously resistant to fire, so for these I absolutely want my physical weapon. Okay. Well... Oh, well... I accidentally activated the wrong spell, but that's a good start. Okay. This is not great. They're regenerating. What else? Invisible shield, sharp spines. Okay, so basically assault shield and defense. Defense up. Okay. Well, unfortunately I had to move you. Wait, are you... Did I not move you only one space? Why did... Maybe I moved 2 spaces. Yeah, I guess if she was here, then yeah. Alright, either way, only 1 cast in this first round. So, I mean, this guy here cast the assault shield and protection. But this seems to be the real boss. This is the one with the name, of course, so I'm assuming they're more dangerous, ultimately. So the Sliths are resistant to fire, but cold should work just fine, right? Well, of course, maybe these are specifically magically resistant because spellcasters themselves. 39, well, I mean, not great, but not terrible. But, oh, that's not the button to press. And of course, that does cost action points. Oh well. Should I... I think I'm just gonna go with Mighty Blow here. Okay, great. That was an 18% chance to riposte. Well then. 33 damage, not bad, not bad. They are regenerating, of course. Okay. Alright, this guy's summoning. Which is not great. It might not really matter anymore. Oh. Can't see you, huh? Well, that's annoying. That rat is not particularly tough. Well, can I see you from there? Yes. Okay. I think we can afford not healing now, so I'm just gonna work on killing this guy. Okay, he's running, actually. That was good damage. Oh. I guess she was stunned and didn't have all her action points. Okay, cool. Xas leveled up too, so that's nice. You are still fatigued. Oh. Okay. Can we... Do we... Oh. Parries the attack with 12%. Okay, cool. I mean, it doesn't... It wasn't her turn. I thought it was Rosluka's turn because I wasn't thinking. Miraculously, she can still act somehow. I guess she didn't step away from the rat. Well, that was obviously very stupid. I already slowed them. What else can I do? What else can I do? Terror? That's not going to work, is it? Someone aid. Never did this. Would it be worth trying now? I don't know. I mean, we have it. Sure, why not? Oh. Okay, you have very little health. Not sure how much that one's gonna help. Don't know what I expected. I mean, obviously I didn't really invest, or didn't invest at all in that summoning, or any of the summoning spells. Anyway, I could cure you, but I mean, honestly, health doesn't look critical. Of course, it never does until it does. But, you know, okay, now it's her turn. Well, that's what I meant to do. Okay. Well, he doesn't have a lot of health, but he deals a lot of damage. Never mind then. I guess I underestimated. Now, let's see. You can act again. We want to reduce your armor. Okay, that was also good damage, actually. Unexpected. Okay. But he parried again. Can we please? Okay. Another 12%. I really don't believe these numbers are true. This is, I mean... Or I'm just the unluckiest person in the universe. Which, you know, I have suspected before, so... Maybe that's true. I believe I can't see you... Oh, never mind. I can't see you from here. Okay. Maybe I should actually heal now. Although... Oh... We're gonna be fine, right? Or are we? Okay. Didn't carry either of those. Maybe the stats are correct. Okay, you're dazed. I don't know if that can be cured with... Wait, that was 14 damage. Okay. Wait, fire doesn't work. We know that much. Huh. I thought lightning would be fine, but I guess not. Icy rain then? Yeah, I guess that's the best damage we can deal, which is kind of wild. Well, want to cure you, which is unfortunate because apparently you're one of my best damage dealers here. Between the parry chance and riposte chance and the reflected damage and Tattersail being not nearly as useful as she usually is. You know, maybe I should re-slow just in case. I also feel like I was starting to say something and then completely lost track. As I so often do. So, who knows? Well, I don't know. You have access to this again. Interesting that he... What? Why does he have access to Shield Breaker? Did he have that before? Has he had this for a while? And I just only now noticed? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that was decent. Armor should still be reduced. Unless, of course, we only reduced the armor buff that they had before, so... Oh, never mind. 23 damage, yeah, she's just not doing anything. Daze is a foe. Ah, right, I wanted to undaze, of course. Oops, completely forgot that. Okay, just to confirm, fire, well, works just about as well as lightning. Which is to say, not that well. 34. I mean, he's going down. I was expecting this to be much worse, honestly. Okay. No. Unshackle Mind. Okay. Although I didn't check if he actually had, the debuff had fallen off on its own. It's possible, I suppose, but doesn't matter. 53 damage without any boost. Nice. He's still regenerating, though. Don't like that. And he's just... 18%. Okay, well... I guess that is almost a 1 in 5 chance, so... it's not impossible that it's all working as intended. Come on. Okay, armor might now actually be reduced. We're all weakened. No, we're not. Our buffs are still holding up. That's nice. Keep pressing the wrong button, trying to bring up mage spells, but that's normal. I accidentally double-tapped M, which refreshed the prismatic shield. I suppose that's not the worst thing to do, but I doubt it was going to run out, but, you know. Whatever, it's fine. And now they're panicking. They can't run away, though, or can they? Actually, they can. Not that they're gonna get anywhere. Also, they're not actually panicking anymore. Or it's one of those enemies that even while they're technically panicking, yeah, the graphical effect is still there, but they can still act, which is weird, but, you know. Anyway. I guess I could be conserving mana, hoping to maybe do both of these encounters in a row after all. This might be mana restoration here. Oh, energy, you know, same thing. Okay. That was 50 energy restored, which is not bad. Honestly, it's not that much less than we started with, considering we already had buffed before that. We get some herbs. So okay, this one turned out to be quite doable after all. I guess I have gained quite a bit more strength since my last attempt than I gave myself credit for. Bronze bracers, wand of death. I mean, I guess I have some of these. Null wand, maybe not. Wait, do I not? I could have sworn. Oh, okay. Maybe this is pretty good. It is pretty valuable for a wand. Who would benefit from this the most? Maybe her, if her regular spells won't do much here. Repel Spirit, she won't need that here, so can swap that out for now. Maybe actually use this against the upcoming fights. Maybe that's the idea. That this is actually going to work pretty decently against these enemies here in particular. There's a book. Let's see if we can access that. I'm going to save the game, obviously. Well, should have done that before. I'm not sure if I actually did. Also, before I forget... Oh, right. Yeah, I did increase your strength recently. Using up all of your action points. Well, skill points. Same thing. Right. We still want to increase pre-spells, which is conveniently at a cost of 10 right now, so one more level and he will be able to increase that. Okay, so nothing right now. I wanted to check if... By coincidence... Nope, those are too strong. Thought maybe I could just save myself some mana, but I guess for this high-level area here it was pretty unlikely for these barriers to be dispellable with a mere, you know, crystal. Oh hey, Demon's Bile. That is that item that we could have stolen from the vault in, whatchamacallit, High Ground? Right? Was that Demon's Bile or one of these other rare monster parts? I believe it was this. This looks like a Slith Holy Book. There are 15 thick leather pages covered with strange symbols and drawings of fighting Slithzerikai. You managed to decode the writing. Surprisingly, the book doesn't contain prayers or chants. It describes battle exercises to focus the will and aid in worship of their warrior god. To focus the will and aid in worship... The will and aid? Whatever. To focus the will and aid in worship of their warrior god. Okay, gotcha. Oh boy, your skill with pole weapons increases. Well, that is useless to all of us, except in maybe helping to unlock some more battle skills. I guess I'll double check real quick. Adrenaline Rush. Pushes yourself too hard. I don't know if we had access to this before. He does not. She still does not have any disciplines, and he still has these two. Yeah, I mean, he's at 7 now. This one takes 8. I mean, it's honestly kind of convenient that we have another potential shield breaker. Especially since we, presumably, physical or magical, yeah, nice. So we can even use his spells, which are obviously much more likely to hit than his bow shots, to apply an additional damage reduction. Well, armor reduction. Or with one more point that I'm definitely not going to invest in, but maybe we'll get one similarly to this last point here. Could even get attack reduction. I mean, yeah, sure, convenient, if I remember to actually use it. Now, why are you missing so much health? I guess because you were hit pretty hard in that previous fight, derp. Anyway, okay, that was that. Again, yeah, much more doable than I expected. That's nice. Now, dare I take a look around this corner? Well, obviously, yes. Now, let's see here. Not sure if we're gonna need prismatic shield here, although I might also have a priest with them, knowing my luck, or you know, some kind of spellcaster. That's still the wrong button. My God. Okay, 2 Scourgers, which are... Huh? Wait. I guess these are not the same ones that I've been fighting out here. They were named something else, were they? The ones with, like, well over 1,000 hit points. Much more in the realm of one of these bosses here. Oh. Okay, anyway. Happy to see that I'm not dealing with multiple 1,000 plus health enemies. Not happy to say that the boss seems to have a terrifying melee attack. That sucks. Still want to focus on the ads first, I think. I'm gonna have you stand outside, which might be enough to see everyone. Gonna slow the boss. Gonna have you stand maybe in the doorway. Well, I would like to buff, and I really should have just buffed before, like I did last time. But yeah, I don't want Rosluka to just start running off like a headless chicken, so had to do that. Well, just keep shooting you for pretty decent damage. Okay, the boss actually didn't get an action. That's nice. More than nice. That's actually great. I'm gonna try Lightning Spray, even though... Oh, never mind. That works quite well. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Normally Sliths are susceptible to it. Just in this case, I guess they weren't. Or in the last case they weren't, because they were spellcasters specifically. Maybe they had specifically magic damage reduction. Anyway, I'm glad that yeah, it is how it is. I probably should not have seen this guy's armor. Although, well, someone's fatigue is gonna drop off soon enough. Yeah, this guy's dead. I mean, I might not have finished him off this round if I hadn't weakened him first, so, you know, it's all good. Well, apart from the constant terror here, this doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Well, pretty sure we're gonna have to return to civilization after this fight, unless, well, we're not gonna get 417 experience from this fight, from this guy alone. That is out of the question, so yeah, she's not gonna level up. And this might be another 50 spell point refilling basin, but I don't know, I guess I'll give it a shot. This is, so far at least, going a lot better than expected, as I said, so. Right. Also finally have both priest buffs. Okay. Terrified again. We can break your armor, hopefully. Okay, good. Oh, right, and you can attack twice. And I would really like to, you know, why don't we try this once? 69 damage, nice. Pretty good. Fire actually also works better than expected. I suppose even among Sliths there are differences in their... Oh wait, I didn't unterrify you. That's annoying. And potentially really bad. Huh. Okay, didn't expect that to fail Can you take one step north? Thank you. Just in case it requires line of sight, which I'm not sure it does. Okay, they're both not terrified. Oh. Until just now. I'm gonna stand there just to block the exit. And attack him again. Slowly whittling him down. Yeah, quite slowly, but you know. Well, she might as well burn her mana to deal the most damage possible while she can. God, I really don't know. I'm gonna position him here. She should have enough health to survive. Dang it. No! I hate that the AI can run through my party and just mess everything up. That sucks. Okay, I'm also gonna slow him again, which I probably should have considered doing sooner because I don't think he's been skipping his turns the way he should have. Okay, do some healing. Yeah, carefully maneuver your back. Only to have you, obviously, get terrified as soon as the boss attacks you, but, you know. At least now, Xenos should always be in line of sight, right? So, if I need to, I can cast Unshackled Mind twice. Right, she's basically out of mana now. Oh, she is now. And the boss did not actually take an action. I am going to heal again. Should have used some ability, but you know, it's fine. That was decent damage. Why does she consistently... Oh, she's... No, she is hasted. I guess she gets hit so hard that she consistently doesn't get her full action points, and I never pay attention to that. Okay. Do I break his armor more, or do I go for damage? I mean, technically, he's not buffing his armor, so he should still be debuffed. Nice, that was good damage. Well, you're completely out of everything, so I guess I'll just do that. Holy crap. 96 damage and stunned. I'm just gonna have you wait because it looks like he's, well, about to die, really. Okay, she's terrified. Good, she's no longer terrified. Well aimed smite. 72 damage. I again did not pay attention to her action points. Oh, you know what? You know what? Wait, I should see that somewhere. You're encumbered. Yeah, it says so right there. Because the other blade actually does put her over the encumbrance limit. I did see that at one point. I completely forgot about it. Okay, so hasting her has no effect, but... Well, it still beats not, you know, not dealing any meaningful damage to the slits because of the fire resistance. I suppose I could take a look at her equipment and take something off. Sacrifice some armor to give her 2 actions. For the final boss here, that would probably make sense. Anyway, okay. Let's finish this. You know, I'm even gonna foolishly do that. Well, that probably was very foolish. But with any luck, there we go. Okay. Good, okay. That went pretty well, all things considered. Was annoying with the constant fear, but you know, I'll take it. Leather armor, leather bracers. Yeah, so she's exactly at 80. That's so unfortunate that this happens to weigh 1 more. Yep. So what can I take off? Actually, let's take a look at these first. That's just a Slith Spear, and this is the Slith Blood Spear. Ooh. With insane damage. You're kidding? 14 to 56? If only it weren't a spear. I guess if this were a comparably good sword, this would be absolutely amazing. Well, we'll see what the Slith God drops. Huh. Well, fire resistance, hit chance. I mean, the extra stats aren't great, but I mean, compared to a normal Slith Spear, I guess there might be a better non-magical version of Slith Spear, but yeah, this is just insane. Obviously, as it is, it's just gonna give me a lot of money, which I'm not actually complaining about, so there's that. Let's see. Fine Cloak, Iron Bracers, Curing Elixir. And, okay, save just in case the game's gonna troll me here. Well, kind of. Just a straight up heal is kind of useless, to be honest. Huh? Can I not loot this? There's clearly loot on the ground. Okay, weird. Not sure how I'm close enough now. Fine Slip Spear. Okay, there we go. 10 to 40. Yeah, but still. That's quite considerably better. Well, maybe not as much better as I thought. But still better, but yeah. The extra stats are kind of meh. 10% fire resist, I mean, at this point in the game. Okay, anyway, that's cool. Now, of course, I could just go ahead and have her drink 2 potions, just to save myself the trip back. Or I guess I could not be lazy. But honestly, I really hate the idea of making my way all the way out of here, healing. I can heal in the caves, right, by that one pool. But obviously, the annoying part is navigating that waterway maze downstairs from here. There's also that, which might be mana, actually. If it's... No, it's actually also not there. Even though I never used either of these. So that's weird. Something caused those to be depleted. Okay, you know... While I do have plenty of potions, it feels silly to use them here, but I really don't have to. So I'm gonna just make a quick cut and be back here, fully recovered. Or should I take one quick look at the encounter and try to gauge if it's even feasible? I mean, it should be, probably, considering these two were quite doable. Quite more doable than I expected. Well, you know, I could do that. Just for fun. Take a quick... Slitherikai Horror. Okay. I thought it was called something Avatar or something. I don't know. There's a lone Slitherikai standing in the middle of the shrine. All of the other Sliths have stayed away. Looking at this creature, you can't blame them. Well, we have read this before, but, you know, it's been a while. You aren't sure whether it is alive or dead. Its skin glows with a sickly light. Its eyes are dead. Looking at it makes you feel cold. This shrine is probably here to keep the thing away from the normal Sliths. Well, as normal as the ones on this level were. When you confront it, it points at you. Intruders! Come to me, warriors! Aid me! Hold it down so I feast on its life! I really hope it's not gonna cause more warriors to spawn. And the fact that I took everything out on this level will mean that there are no extra ads. All these basins that look like they should have, you know, something in them, obviously. Huh, it doesn't have that much health. I'm already my conviction from earlier is wavering. Couldn't I just go off a potion and maybe make do with that? Also, I did not actually reduce her equip load. The Slitherikai Horror says, Now I feast on your life. The creature points at you. You feel a blow in the center of your chest. Ah, yes. Actually, we did experience this before. A wave of agony and icy cold. And then something is ripped out of you. The creature tears out your life force and stores it away somewhere. Maybe in one of these basins? Maybe that's the mechanic. Although, why would they display this full of the typical blue liquid before? Okay, maybe it's not what it is at all. Your foe laughs. Feel the cold. Feel your death as it crawls over you. And indeed, you feel yourself growing colder and slower with every passing moment. If nothing is done, you will die. Okay. Death curse. Or something. And a normal curse. Powerful curse. And an invisible shield. And also, it didn't take almost any damage. Exactly, yeah, 8 with 23 block, which is not great. Maybe this one's not actually resistant to fire, although I kind of doubt I'm that lucky. But, you know, I guess this is the experimentation phase. We'll see. Also, I can see 3 of the basins, and they're not... They don't look any different, so I have no reason to assume that there's anything special about them. All armor should be reduced for what it's worth. Wrong button. I do have just enough for a slow, which, you know, can't hurt for sure. This Oh, actually, we have both types of debuffs. I guess I'm gonna go with the armor. I suppose I was too far away from Asluka. Yeah, this is all obviously going extremely poorly. Needless to say. Reduce attack power. Okay, 90%. What? Wait. 90%. That was a 90% miss chance, or I keep not being able to tell. Okay, well, yeah, she can't really do anything at this point, so whatever. Okay, 19 damage, 33 resisted. Xanas is being weakened by the death curse. Is he now? He didn't take any damage, so... Oh, yeah, no, it's still active on him, so I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. Well, so much for this being feasible. Lightning. We did resist a good amount, and we don't have prismatic shield on, so that's somewhat reassuring. Well, encouraging, I should say. Anyway, that was a 12% chance to riposte. Right? With these, it's a 12%. It's giving the chance for that to happen, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. So with a 90% miss chance, that can't be right. Especially if there is a 12% chance to be parried on top of a 90% chance to miss in the first place. I don't know. I have trouble believing that, unless you just can't fight this thing in melee at all. Which, yeah, I guess wouldn't be the worst thing, considering we have only one melee character. Still, fire. Okay, 8% chance to parry that. I don't know why I even keep trying here. Very obviously, we'll need to be as prepared as possible. Especially, obviously, haste, prismatic shield. I doubt we can do anything against that death curse, and I really don't know. Or I keep saying death curse. I guess, well, it's some sort of heavy curse. Life force ripped out. So, yeah. Not really sure what that does. I'm sure it's bad, and I'm sure we can't really prevent it from happening, so we just have to deal with it, and or defeat the boss before it defeats us. I guess I'm also running back on camera now, which I probably should have done a while ago. I mean, it really doesn't take long. The bad part is having to travel through the area again, having to activate 2 switches. I mean, it's also really not that bad, but, you know, I'm just lazy, I guess. Done it so many times in the past, it feels like I, you know, should not have to redo it again every single time. But, I mean, the good news, I suppose, is that this should be the last time. Unless we absolutely cannot defeat it. Drink from the pool? Okay, good. I'm honestly surprised how much I remember of these, of this area, these areas, considering how long ago I've been here. And how terrible my memory typically is, but, you know. I had absolutely no trouble navigating this place when I first got here, before the episode. Hardly even looked at the map. Anyway, so we're back here, but this place should be reset. Yeah, we have to repress that button too. Assuming that after we return from the surface, or from the upper level, if we didn't press the button before, obviously we won't be able to access that treasure. That's kind of beside the point. Okay. Here I have to actually activate this, turn the wheel. Something's happening. We actually have to make our way over here and wait for it to kick in. Yep. Then we go here, press this button somewhere around here. Oh. I keep forgetting which one it is. Is it this one? Something's happening. Yes, the other one would not work, so go back up this way. Make it with some time to spare, so we don't get crushed by the flood. And we're already back here. I mean, yeah, not that bad, but it's kind of annoying also. Yeah, doors keep closing. I suppose it's just not so much a design decision, but a limitation of the engine that maps just keep resetting those kinds of things. I mean, I'm sure it could have been done differently, but you know, okay, save here. move as closely as we can. Okay, we can go here. The encounter is not starting yet, so I guess I'm gonna save here. So, all the buffs for everyone, just in case. And the prismatic shield. And I guess I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna apply everything here. Why not? Why not absolutely everything? Okay. Save. Step in. And can't she get a... No, we can't do an offensive spell. No, okay. That never works. I keep trying. It's just not a thing. Right, and I still haven't actually looked at her equipment. You know, maybe I should. Girdle of Life, I probably need that. Let's see, Luck and Hardiness, 2% armor. Honestly, this is probably the weakest bonus, I think. Everything else is at least going to provide a lot more armor. Well, parry and quick strike. Oh, but 7 armor. So, yeah, even, I don't know, I'm too lazy to try and add up what Hardiness and Luck would contribute, but I think that should be fine. And of course with that, wait. That doesn't have, that weighs 0.4 and it's not enough. Well, I guess then it's probably this one, right? Blade Master, Lethal Blow. I mean, that's damage. Parry and Quick Strike. It's not as protective. You know, let's just take off the cloak, whatever. It shouldn't really make a big difference either way. Anyway, I'm gonna try reducing its armor. Yep, well, that was to be expected. Okay. So it tried to curse us. Also, it summoned something, which sucks. Battle Wraith. Kind of tanky. Okay, you try to reduce its armor, please. Okay, good. Not dealing a ton of damage at all. Well, slow you down. It is slowed. I'm gonna go with another summon aid. Experimental red. Okay, more health than that hellhound from earlier. We'll see about the damage. You're gonna have to move you. At least the game is nice enough to give me a 2-space wide opening here. So I have no trouble, you know, targeting through the opening, through the doorway. I guess I can. Well, I mean, armor is already reduced. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to recast. Probably both buffs, both protection and War Blessing. Just to counteract that he's going to probably debuff us in the future. And the next one might actually tip us over into the negative side. So, okay, 16 damage. Okay, well, we hit twice in a row. So, that's nice. Oh, and we have... Okay, you know... I'm gonna create an opening for the red, just in case. I really can't afford to waste any kind of time on the summoned creature here. Oh, hey, okay. You know what? I'm gonna cast haste on you. Maybe a little bit silly, but then again, why not, right? Should I? I'm gonna try lightning spray. Okay. Yeah, it's just not taking much damage from anything. To be expected. I did cast protection last time, so I'm gonna cast War Blessing this time. Actually, the red should now be affected by both, right? Yeah, well, it was here. when I cast previously. Okay. No double hits. Until then, when both hits together dealt about as much damage as a very underwhelming single hit normally does. Okay, I have two people with a death curse now. Oh, the rat does deal good damage. If it hits. Better than Rosluka, that's for sure. I don't know, could it possibly do anything for us to reduce its armor some more? Really not sure. Just in case it's fallen off or it didn't stick in the first place, I'm gonna slow it again. Because it cannot be slow enough, if you ask me. Now, let's try the death one, sure. 31 damage, okay. I did not get stunned, but that's fine. You know, yeah, I'm gonna do Shield Breaker again. It's probably gonna get parried anyway, but you know. Yep, sure enough. Oh, interesting. Huh. Two of these are active now. Should I click on them and try? See what happens? I have to waste someone's turn. I guess I could use Tattersails. Or maybe Svafnir's. I mean, he doesn't deal a ton of damage with his shots either. She's kind of locked in place here. And also I don't want the boss running around uncontrollably. That wouldn't be in anyone's interest. I'm gonna click on this. Svafnir is protected from the elements and mental effects. Oh, interesting. And it did get rid of the death curse. Huh. Powerful jolt of life force flowing into you. Well then, okay. I guess these just become active over the course of time. Over the course of the fight. That one's not active, okay. Kind of unfortunate that it's not always in line of sight. Although I guess it can be if you just leave him here. Of course, she has the death curse. Now, does that mean that she's eventually just gonna die? Do I need to make my way over to the basin and have her drink from it? I probably should give it a try. Actually, she probably can, except she's next to two enemies. Dang it. Forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Of course, if I can actually defeat the Shade like this... Well, we'll see. We will see. I'm not going to use his turns trying to kill the Shade with Repel Undead. Oh, come on. Because he's really our best attacker in this case, which is kind of weird. Okay. Huh. Wait, that only cost her 1 action point? How's that? Yeah, stepping away from the boss cost her 4. Well, 3 extra, I suppose, in addition to the 1 for moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back next to the boss. Okay. Except, oh, okay. Well, shoot. Game wouldn't let me move for a second. I was deathly afraid that she wouldn't be able to move after clicking on that. Okay, good. And she's death cursed again? Or is that not a death curse? Wait. Yeah, okay. I keep mistaking that for the, whichever it is. Armor or, I think, actually attack power debuff. Okay, I'm gonna try and weaken its armor again. Okay, good. Better safe than sorry, you know. Oh, the red is killing itself. No, or about to. Close. You can do mass healing and not reach that far? That sucks. I thought I would easily reach that far. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go with a Divine Fire. Yeah, to take out that one shade. Probably worth it. Rat. I fear the worst for you, my friend. You were helping, though. You probably dealt more damage than Rosluka, to be honest, or at least as much. Well, I mean, it's not dead yet. It might actually survive. Nope. I had to say something. Okay, Shade is dead. This guy is going down. Honestly, I was really not confident at first. But here we are now. Weakened by death cars. Is it actually dealing damage? Takes 10 points of magical damage. No, she actually has the lightning debuff. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, keep attacking. 31 damage. Are we actually dealing better damage now, for some reason? Or is it just me? I don't know. Probably just my imagination. I could have you run over, but I mean, the fight is probably going to be over before you can die of the curse. I don't know how many turns I went. That was really, really good damage, my god. I don't know how many turns I went. Rosluka was the first one to get cursed this time around, right? On this attempt? Or was it Svafnir? One of the two. But they both went several rounds without healing it and didn't die. So I guess I'm gonna take a chance, because obviously having her run all the way out is really not an option here. Mighty Blow, please don't get parried. Of course. Activating a skill is basically guarantees that you can get parried this turn. Well, maybe not. 62 damage. Okay. Could this be it? Well, apparently so. Okay, the Caesarica horror screams and falls dead at last. At last indeed. Without it to protect and inspire and terrify them, this dark cult of savages will be able to terrorize these lands no longer. Yeah, also there is literally no one left. I hope, anyway. Okay. Is the death curse actually still going? Maybe. Can we cure that debuff? Can we cure that debuff? First of all, I'm gonna heal. Okay, so much for that. Wait, he died. She did not. Collapses into unconsciousness. To revive this character? Yes. Huh. Interesting. Why did she survive? Okay. Even though she was also affected with the death curse. Oh, that gives prismatic shield? Yeah, okay, I guess it did before. In addition to removing the death curse effect. Huh. Well, it shouldn't matter that Xa's collapsed, because shouldn't be any more experience to gain. Also, this gate was closed, and I guess there is no mechanism that just stayed closed until the boss was dead. So... Right, also before I forget, I'm gonna switch back. So yeah, just kind of trying to sneak past, or, well, run past, would not have worked. Which is, you know, fair enough and not surprising. Okay, what does this do? It opens the convenient shortcut back out. That's nice. And we get a single heavy helm. Well, at least it doesn't give any negative effects. Neither does this one. 7% armor. I mean, the fatigue removal is nice. Stun resistance is also quite high, I guess? Well, this one doesn't give any, so yeah. Plus 2 levels damage in combat. I guess that's really good. I mean, there's no way I'm not using this. Although it's a shame that I'm apparently not going to not going to keep using the Helm of Kar, which was also a special reward from... I mean, I really don't remember where I got this, but from some kind of major encounter, I'm sure. Anatomy and gymnastics, honestly, those aren't really even that great. Anatomy is some extra damage against humanoids. Certainly not enough to make up for 2 damage levels in combat, plus the extra potential mighty blows thanks to the extra fatigue removal. So yeah, gymnastics, I don't even know. Okay, well, you have this one, bows and sharpshooter. I mean, I can't really replace that, especially since, yeah, this is just not that good. It's protective, but... Poison resistance, I can't check his right now, but there's no chance at all that he's going to be able to wear it without being encumbered. So, yeah, I guess we'll just sell this one. Value 5,000. I mean, the game considers this a huge reward, so I guess I'll take it. I guess it is really good. I don't know why my first reaction to a helmet was mild underwhelmedness. It's just, you know, it's probably that I subconsciously keep hoping for that amazing sword. Or bow, or both. Or bow, or both. Well, I guess we do have a decent bow. Not exciting, but decent. The sword is also working out fine, so I guess I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Anyway, what am I even doing? Obviously returning to some sort of town to heal, to resurrect noble Xaz, who did his best to keep us alive, and actually contributed probably most of the damage in that boss fight. So, yeah. Shame that he collapsed in the end, and I really don't understand why he did and Rasluka did not. But, you know, it's fine. Even if both had collapsed, which I was honestly preparing for. I should have probably just entered combat mode or never exited combat mode and have both walk over to those basins and use them ASAP. I was thinking about it and I just, you know, thought I'd be fine, probably. Well, I wasn't. Anyway, yeah, that went much better than expected, obviously, since I didn't really expect to win. But, well, I guess I have grown stronger than I thought. I suppose that makes me cautiously optimistic about possibly tackling Solberg's Retreat, although obviously that is potentially quite a bit higher level, considering it's in, you know, an optional area in the next cave, the next higher level area. So we'll see about that. I guess I'll give it a try. I kind of want to finish that off and, you know, strike that off my list. Apart from that, well, there's the ancient haunted city, of course, which we very recently encountered. So I am going to still save that one for a bit later, assuming that one's going to be quite tough even now. But yeah, that's nice. Slith Temple cleared. Solberg's Retreat possibly also clearable. We'll see. And yeah, well then of course there's a lot to do still in the Azure Gallery. Either way, enough rambling. I'm gonna make my way back to civilization and to we'll see where. And for the time being, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.